Morning, friends. Here I am again. Just thought I'd share a devotion with us this morning. And the passage I felt to read out of was Luke 10:38 to 42. And this is where Mary and Martha that Jesus is in their home. And scripture records Jesus entered a village where a woman whose name was Martha welcomed him. She had a sister named Mary who sat at the Lord's feet and listening to him speak. Martha, burdened with much serving, came to him and said, "Lord, do you not care that my sister has left me by myself to do all the serving? Tell her to help me." The Lord said to her in reply, "Martha, Martha, you are anxious and worried about many things. There is need of only one thing. Mary has chosen the better part, and it will not be taken from her." You know, as I reflect on the scripture and as I think about the scripture today, as we look at what our lives are so driven all the time, aren't they? And I struggled with Jesus' apparent choosing a contemplative way over the activist's way, because we are activists. We must do this and we must do that, and we rush. And, you know, living in Joburg, if you're not really, really busy all the time, then you're obviously not that important or something. You know? If you meet someone and you say, "Well, how are you doing?" and the guy says, "No, I'm relaxed, I'm chill, life is good," you go, "Oh, have you lost your job? What's going on?" You know? And now my dogs carry on, so I'll walk away from here. So as the dogs carry on, I'll just walk inside, if you don't mind, and we'll just carry on filming inside. That's all. That's how it goes with dogs, I suppose. Hey, so welcome to my home. So as I was saying, you know, I struggle with the thought of not being activists, and don't we all kind of feel that way sometimes, you know? But as I kind of rested the story in prayer, I realized that starting with prayer and relationship with God and others will be the natural starting point to activism. So when we're in a relationship with people, we want to use our gifts to help them and serve them. And this desire comes from a place of love and not obligation. And it becomes a privilege and not a burden. You know, could it be that Mary was choosing the better part and was actually getting both? The contemplation and the rest and the relationship with Jesus, which would lead to the activism. And I think that's so important for us. I think we should live from that place of love, rest, and contemplation and relationship with the Father first. And then from that place, it leads us to a place of activism, because then we are serving, we are doing, we're engaging with the world, we're transforming communities out of that place of love and not out of that place of obligation. And serving becomes a privilege and not a burden. So we need to come to the Father first. We come to the Father first. We spend time with Him. We come from a place of rest and contemplation and relationship with God, and that automatically does not disqualify us from activism, but actually pushes us into activism, but a healthy activism of changing the world around us, of serving people, of feeding the poor, praying for the sick, and whatever else God has called us to. So friends, maybe just consider that passage a little bit differently today. The story of Mary and Martha, where Martha said, "Lord, you know what? This is offsides. I'm doing everything." And here's Mary just kind of sitting at your feet. And maybe we need to sit at His feet more. And it is from that place of falling in love with Jesus that the overflow of our hearts will be our calling and mission. And it will not be a burden, but a privilege. So just something to think about today. I hope that helps. The Lord bless you and keep you. Take care of you. May you have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I look forward to seeing you Sunday at Willow Hill. Just remember to register if you're going to join us. And if not, we'll see you online 9 o'clock Sunday morning. God bless. Have a wonderful day.